go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, Purdue Boilermakers, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Will kick this deep to get us going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense is on the field for the first time today. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Caught over the middle. It's Branch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Looking to throw. It's Baker. Looking right. This one caught. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense
end zone ahead. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Purdue.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And here's the return from inside the 5. team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense gets their first crack now. You got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. But let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Off the play fake on first down. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Grab down the middle. It's Davis. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the... Looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33. A gain sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The Volunteers pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
They bring it down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And the quarterback dropping back. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Volunteers!
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
Now the important point after attempt. And there's the point after. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now for that 20-yard line. Here's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Looking downfield, it's Baker. The sure hands, it's Coleman. He's found some room at the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Boilermakers will line up on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Tailback takes the handoff again. Finding space at the 20. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line. Through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Boilermakers.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. He'll take the return and try to get some better field. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moving right down the field for a touchdown. Makes the catch. It's Jefferson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The ball's come up to the line in a hurry-up.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Butler. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, starting short like this and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it froze the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. And the Vols pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've got some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Using his legs, it's Welch. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the second down play. Quarterback still with the football. Lost the spin move. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. No huddle now for the offense.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. Grab behind the line, it's Staley. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee. So we're all tied up after that one, Kirk. A potential shootout on our hands here.
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Bringing it out, it's Branch. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown in the last possession. It's a quarterback keeper. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Quick throw, catch made. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got the first and still going. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Dropping back, it's Baker. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So off the solid gain on the ground, they go back to the passing game, but give up the sack that time.
Boy, what a big difference, Chris, between the run blocking we saw in the previous play where they got big yards, and here in pass pro, they just get overwhelmed by this defense. Great job of applying the pressure to bring that quarterback down for the sack.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They're going to throw it on third and very long. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great gain on the play. And the Boilermakers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This will be a 46-yard attempt. He knocks it through with confidence. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Staley. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Jefferson. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
They look to throw it here on second down.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Out of the gun now on third down.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And this is dropped.
Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. And the Volunteers will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. We'll see what he can do with the return. Return to tackle right there. That's when we'll start the drive. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Looking downfield. It's Baker. Throws to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Pass rush closing in. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
And he slings it deep back to the left side. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. What a catch!
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Baker. He pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
QB keeper all the way. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Purdue.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So it's first down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. And it's a bunch formation. It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
That gain makes it second and medium. To throw, it's Baker. Grab near the sticks. It's Davidson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. Keeping it on the ground here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Davidson. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Bringing it out, it's Staley. Goes out of bounds at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The ball's come to the line in the hurry-up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football.
The pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Trying to find some room. It's Welch. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
The Volunteers will have to kick this away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. And to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Handoff heading left. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll give it to the running back.
First down and more. He's still running.
He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. First down and 10 now. The shotgun running play call. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Baker. The sure hands. It's Joyner. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss in the play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we go. 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much clock.
The ball is loose near the goal line. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. They get him down after a short return. Turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. 2nd and goal for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short.
And a player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout or they check him out. Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop?
No, he didn't get there. They stop him short of the goal line. What a play by this defense.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. They'll run it to the right side.
It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play with this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Breaks free.
And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
It's a fumble. Scooped up for the defense. They bring him down. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Dogs. Back for a scoop and score. This place going crazy.
Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he'd pick it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. Last possession, they moved it down into scoring position, but got stopped on fourth and goal. Got to put that behind them. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
The shotgun handoff here. Picks up the first, looking for more. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And your quarterback keeps it on the option. Going toward the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers. They are pouring it on now.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Point after, knocked right through. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Quick throw to the left. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Short throw complete to the tight end. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Second down after that short completion.
Nice grab. It's Jefferson.
It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Looking to throw yet again. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
On fourth down, a short toss to the running back.
Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
The Volunteers looking to run some tempo here.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
With this big a fourth quarter deficit, defense playing smart, very well prepared for these four verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
Grab behind the line. It's Bennett. Finding space at the 20. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. For a two-play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field.
Pounding away with the run game. As the first down is still going.
Tackle, but first down.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Second down after that run in the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Boilermakers have first and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Defense is coming after him.
Touchdown, Purdue. And the route is on.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this all.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And the Boilermakers moving quickly down the field here. The quarterback just sneaks it.
Touchdown, Boilermakers. They continue to roll up the score.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. On first down, it's play action. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. The ball is hustled to the line to run the hurry up.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. 1st and 10 play coming up. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Throwing off play action. Caught behind the line. It's Davis. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's bumped. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. Breaking tackles and going. Touchdown, Tennessee. He broke away and they couldn't catch it.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. It's a 2-score game, so hope's still alive here in the late going. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? QB decides to keep it here. Has the 1st down and more. Finding space at the 20. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. 1st and goal from the 3. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot of the field.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's 3rd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Purdue. They are pouring it on now. Well, this one, I mean,